Well, well, well. Good evening, lads, lasses, and you non-binary folk. How are we all feeling today, eh? Feeling chipper? Feeling spry? Feeling ready to... do whatever the hell this game wants us to do? I don't know. But evening, evening, evening. How are you? Join me on this quiet evening. Weirdly enough, wearing a bandana. You can't see that though. Because my hair was getting in my way when I was cooking dinner. So I tied a towel around my head like I am some sort of master ramen chef. It is convenient. I remember using that towel as like a headband during summer last year. Rather convenient. Rather convenient. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Started a bit later tonight. Had to harken back to what I used to do. I used to, most of my night streams always used to be 7:30. Rather than 7 o'clock. Because that just happened to be when I would usually be free. 7:30. But here we are. Here we are. Got myself some...
La PlayStation 2.
Hello, J. Hank. Good to see you around. I was about to say I have some premium Ghana, which is the name of a chocolate brand in Japan that I got as one of the... I'm still going through that gift bag I got 2 weeks ago when I left the school I was currently working at. Good thing I felt sick last night. Otherwise I would have missed this. Good thing? I guess. I don't know if it is a good thing, but I'm glad you're signing the silver lining. Hey, Wood & Co. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, hello, hello. You joined me. Drinking water out of my sake bottle. Because, I don't know, I wanted a change of scenery. Instead of the water being in a whiskey bottle, it's now in a sake bottle. I know. So creative. Otherwise, I don't know if it'll match tonight's theme. Unfortunately, I was missing one important ingredient to make the cocktail known as Psycho Killer. Which is a shame, but unfortunately, I do not have a banana liqueur. And I was too lazy to go get it. So, alright. So no Psycho Killer. Instead, tonight, we have a favorite of mine. The Corpse Reviver #2. Don't ask what happened to Corpse Reviver #1 or 3 through 99. I took a layup and turned it to a full-blown sleep. Oh, I see. Don't ask what happened to Corpse Reviver 1 and 3 through infinity. Yes, it is a favorite of mine. A few of these. Damn, that's a franchise. Indeed it is. These are part of what I believe are called Reviver cocktails, rather than tongue-in-cheek. They're a rather tongue-in-cheek cocktail sort of family called Corpse Revivers, or Reviver cocktails. They're sort of tongue-in-cheek, hangover, hair of the dog cures. They are said of such potency or characteristic to even be able to revive the dead. After 2 of these, even the dead will be walking. And after 4, they'll be 6 feet under once again. And you can thank the Green Fairy for that. You can thank the Green Fairy for that. La fille verde. La fille verde. The Green Fairy. You can thank the Green Fairy of that. Sometimes they use the phrase reviver as a generic hair of the dog name. Hair of the dog, of course, if you didn't know, is what you drink in the morning after you've had a hangover. Usually an alcohol. Red eye is both a sort of hair of the dog and also a sort of jet lag cure. Hence, it's called red eye because of red eye flights. It is a rather old cocktail, as with many of its family. And Corpse Reviver number 1 is very different from Corpse Reviver number 2. I can thank the Green Goblin. How can you? Is he a bit of a scientist himself? Is he a bit of a mixologist himself, is he? I'm a bit of a mixologist myself. But yes, there you go. After 2 of these, the dead'll be walking. And after 4, they'll be 6 feet under once again. They'll be 6 feet shorter once again. You'd think that was a phrase I got from somewhere, but I actually just made that up on my own. Number 2 is the most popular type of Corpse Reviver. And it is good. It is good. You can't go wrong with it. Special thing about this one is absinthe. That covers the inside of the glass before you pour the cocktail into it. He took it so strong it gave him powers and made him believe that he's schizo. Gave me schizophrenia. I was gonna do Psycho Killer, but I couldn't be bothered to go find a banana liqueur. I don't think the nearby liquor shop sold banana liqueur, which is a shame, because I was out yesterday. Out and about. If I'd thought of it, I would have checked, but I didn't have any banana liqueur. So, sorry. You'll just have to deal with this. The Corpse Reviver. It's a rather horrifying sounding drink, so it works. I forgot I had taken a really nice picture of this Corpse Reviver. Actually, I based this picture on a picture of the Corpse Reviver that I found online. This particular Corpse Reviver is based on another picture I sort of stole the sort of composition of this picture from a picture of a Corpse Reviver I found online. It's a nice composition though. Got the tatami on the bottom, the black sort of contrasting the drink so you can actually see it. It is a problem with drinks. Contrast is a problem. My kitchen is a problem too because there's a bright center light. And it's really hard to take photos on the bar itself because the light is on the top above the bar, so it causes the drinks to look really shadowed. Yeah. That drink is actually, I took that to my bedroom and took a photo of it. But yes. 1 more week, and I'll be traveling in Japan for 2 weeks. Today's drink. It's the drink I gave you. Classic 1930s gin cocktail is so strong that after 2, even the dead'll stop walking. But after 3, they'll be 6 feet shorter once again. You can praise the Green Fairy for that. I had a nice cocktail for dinner, actually. I know, I just like to check the prompt. It's nice, isn't it? I like the creativity. I like making these little blurbs. I keep them. There's a slowly further increasing in size text document. Just plain text document on my desktop called Today's Drink. That just has all of the blurbs from... I think it's been for about a year? 2 years now? It's at 14,000 characters. So... I don't know how many words that is, but it's just plain text of quite a few of the drink descriptions. Not enough, though. I only started recording them after a while, so eventually I'll keep making all the drinks and eventually I'll fill this out so I won't actually... But it'll just keep getting longer. It'll just keep getting longer. It'll just keep getting longer. Should make another cosmopolitan. I don't have a proper cocktail glass though. I don't have a proper martini glass. I like putting Cosmos in martini glasses. Anyway. I have no idea what to expect for this game. You're the one who suggested it, Jay. So. Who knows how this is going to work? Who knows? But I thought the stream name was rather fun. Yeah, pretty much. I wrote the stream name originally as the Just Shadows stream and went sitting, sake, and schemes. And I was like, I just realized it's not necessarily alliteration because they don't start with the same word, but they do start with the same sound. Psycho, scheme, sake. So I was like, oh, I guess it's just meant to be. So at 3 PM I went, I guess we're doing Psychopomp. Because it's free, and you have to, hey, Jay, you'll have to thank the rhyme. The rhyme, the alliteration, I suppose, for the reason I am even playing this game. You'll have to thank some alliteration. Annoy your famous room enough, and they'll probably play the game you're annoying them with. Hey, this is the first time you've been successful, Jayek. Hey, the first time you've been successful. He doesn't even use controllers. Steam is telling me this game doesn't use controller. I guess I must be doing it by mouse and keyboard. Which does mean I need to sit with proper posture. I think this is the first time you've been successful. I often just ignore you. No. The Boomer Shooter stream. Oh yeah, you did get that. That took a while too, didn't it? And to be honest, this just looks like another Boomer Shooter. Your entire life has been a lie. There are catacombs on every building, stretched out for miles. It calls you deeper into the labyrinth, delve into the depths, and discover the monstrosities below. So, the game claims it looks like a Boomer Shooter, but I don't actually know what this is. Is this a puzzle game? A shooter? An adventure game? A mystery indeed. A platformer? I have no idea what to expect. It's a dungeon crawler. Wow. Not played one of those in a while. Not played one of those in a while. And a puzzle game. Oh, I see. Let's hope I'm not stupid. I want a point and click, wow. I need to start this game before I run out of cocktail. I drank too much of it already. I see. Because, yes, Steam it's entirely unhelpful. Just says psychological horror, free to play, first person. I see. God, it's amazing how many of the people who follow me on Twitch become unknown users, because they are almost certainly bots. It's an amazing place, it's Twitch. So many bots. So many. I've really got to add one of those no Discord solicitations. I've had for a while. I wasn't having any. More importantly, conspiracies. I see, I don't know if that is more important, but thank you for telling me. But yes, it's surprising. Should get those glasses. Oh yeah? I should get the glasses. I'm gonna guess what glasses you were talking about. These glasses? These are the glasses you were talking about? These are glasses you were talking about, mate. Anyway, those glasses. Get a job. What are you doing on the toilet? What a shame. Maybe I should put what a shame on my forehead. Allow me to augment your vision. You can augment your vision. I really gotta watch. I gotta play some. Maybe we should play the next Deus Ex game one of these days. Do I own it? I do own it, right? In Deus Ex. I do own Deus Ex Invisible War. I don't know if it'll work. I remember the last Deus Ex game was a nightmare to get working. So I'll have to see, but it's there. I'll have to consider it. Oh, excuse me. I ate my dinner a bit quickly. I cooked it and ate it very quickly, and now I've given myself a bit of a hiccup. Anyway. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's waste not, want not. Let's get into it. Boom. Don't worry, they kept the tradition. They kept the tradition? Is that kept the tradition? Of being difficult? Alright, game capture, come on, pick it up. Why is this a debug menu? It's like Psychopomp. Debug. My goodness, look at this. I should play it in Japanese. Yeah, there you go. Nihongo. Play it in how God intended, in really crunchy Japanese. Really crunchy Japanese. I'm sure I'll be able to understand everything. Or in Russian. I can't read Russian. I can say das vidanya and that's about it. Or Espanol. Look at that $1 million smile. Look at her. She looks like she's having a great time. I just realized you can't see my mouse cursor. Because it's not capturing my cursor. There it is. Is it capturing the cursor now? Lovely. Didn't realize that even game rendered cursors were disappeared when you stop rendering cursors. Esperance, continua, credito, saler. Portuguese, concha. Yep, I can't read that. French, commissaire, compter, credit, quitter. It is you, look. There he is. It's the quitter, it's all of you. The quitter. Anyway, back to English. Look at that lovely smile. She looks stable and healthy and ready to maintain gainful employment. Ah yes, hola to the Portuguese waitress. This is a lass that looks like she's ready to maintain gainful employment, to be a functional and constructive member of society. This looked like a game I would have seen on one of those YouTube channels that review really obscure games. Like that. Like, oh god, who's that person my nephew showed me? Hey, Seth here. Whatever that guy's called. Seth, or whatever his name is. That guy reviews. He would look like he would review this game. Anyway, let's not waste. Waste not, want not. Let's get started. Oh wow, the moon. Everywhere. Everyone everywhere has secrets. Do you know that everyone has special powers? They've kept it a secret from me my entire life. But I don't stand for it. That's why I made a helmet. I call it machine that lets me read people's minds when I want to. Or Psychopomp for short. Oh, is that what that means? Something happened when I put it on. Yeah? It didn't let me read people's minds, but it did let me see something else. Yeah? Well, that was hidden from me, that everyone knew about. Well, hidden in plain sight, with all sorts of animals, and creatures, and dead bodies. Oh, give them a couple of drinks, that'd be fine. There are catacombs underneath every public building, government building. I won't allow any more secrets to be kept from me. Yeah? That's reasonable. Understandable. Yeah? That condescending. Yeah? That's so. Yeah? Is there a reason I didn't become a paramedic? Everything I say sounds condescending. Yeah, that's so. I see. Understandable. Now I am disappointed I didn't make the Psycho Killer cocktail. I'm half expecting this game to end with us being arrested for vehicular manslaughter, considering this helmet looks rather vehicular, doesn't it? Looks like we're wearing a goddamn Fallout 1 power armor. Goodness. Well, she's currently, and I am going to assume, the municipal water department. You're in the world. Use QE to strafe. Hold shift to sprint. Woo! Is this the municipal water department? Did we just walk into the water purification plant? Key! Important to many things. Pick up an item, choose the touch mode of interaction, and click on the item. Let me caress this key. Alright. That moon does look rather suspicious, I'll admit. The dark side of that moon is rather dark. Why is the planet leaving such a shadow on the moon? Is our planet a giant star? Oh, hello. You can talk to people and do many things with them, or they may lie to you in many ways. Oh yeah? Does this look her? This girl does make you think of anything other way or another. You feel like she's polite for being that way. Ah. I'm glad. Nondescript girl. I can't take it. It's only gonna get worse and worse. What happens if I poke her? Her hair is cold and rough, like hair would be on a night like tonight. You wonder how it tastes, and you have to hold back from finding out. Wow, stable. Love that. Well, you enjoy your night, lass. I am not going to hit you with a hammer. Which I assume is the last way of interacting with the world. The four main ways of interacting with the world. Sight, speech, touch, and hammer. No, we will not become the construction murderer just yet. Some doors, these open with items. Drag an item or something and open with the inventory button, then drag it. Have fun. This is a cool effect. I like that. Ooh. That's fun. Oop. With that crunchy texture. And in a game like this, it feels intentional. Even though it probably was just a habit. Keep going, there's so much work to be done tonight. Well, we can all control. Look around freely. Get a better look at things. Oh. I'm confused. Oh god. I've really stuffed with myself this time. Ah, dog! Alright, get out of the way. Hello, dog. It's a small white dog. Might be feral. Nothing else out of the ordinary. Yeah? Every interaction you should choose, talk, or turn into Michael Douglas and fall down. Oh, fucking hell! Jesus Christ. Good boy. Ground beef feeling. Yeah? I can tell. He's really given us, his best side? Rather photogenic, isn't he? This game's really unfolding, isn't it? Rather quickly. Well, let's just ignore that. I'm curious now. I'm gonna go annoy the girl. Girl! Did your head split open too? You can talk to it? Oh, really? I was really hoping the girl would turn into like a weird monster. Alright. Oh, I've got stamina. Interesting. That means I need to run away from things. Anyway, how are you? King of all dogs. Wait a second. Don't idle here. You have much to do. Don't worry, for there is a plan to everything. I'm sure you will see it in due time, my friend. The dog has bloomed wonderfully. Is that what you call it? He seems chill, as the kids would say. I feel like a children's hospital and a public school are awful, and we're already in the sewage treatment plant, so why not we keep going with the sewage treatment plant? A multiple solution to a problem. Real world tip. There is at least one biocomputer mainframe stored in every government public building. Oh, is there? Glad to know. You. Alright. It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer! No, I'm pretty sure they have, but I'm glad they haven't realized, because it would really end badly for us. But I guess most people really wouldn't worry about someone breaking into a sewer treatment plant. I feel like this is the... Can I talk through the door? It's not letting me touch the door. Let me caress the door. I guess you can't interact with those doors. Rather well lit, isn't it? For a sewage treatment plant. Water treatment. Human waste being processed and clean. Made acceptable for consumption again. Chemicals being added to chemicals to remove chemicals. Yes. Yeah, that is how treatment works, yes. 1. Why would anyone in a sewer plant? 2. The police. If water treatment is for our safety and concern, why is there an elevator heading straight into the human waste? What could be hidden down there? More pipes? You know what? I'm too reasonable for this game. Can we just walk straight into the water? Damn it, we can't. I was really hoping we could jump into the human waste. What could be there? If it's such a big secret, why is it easy to go down there? Sick fucks. Stable. She seems so happy. Look, she's having such joy. She's like a kid again. Exploring the sewer treatment plant. It feels like the start of a news article. Only a few days left in them. Rust feels roughed. This is something you actually kind of like. Might be fun if you could rust away, just like these pipes. Yeah, sorry. Moving a bit closer. Let's talk to the pipes. Your ice sings back to your harmony of pneumatic pressure. Oh. Dang. They clearly don't have a few days left in them. They've clearly got a lot left in them. Guess we can't interact with those boxes. You know, they usually do have cameras at these sort of plants to stop people from entering when they shouldn't, because they're generally dangerous. Damn it. Hello? This sort of looked like the Subnautica alien places. Oh, hello! Who are you friendly-looking fellows? Ah, this is somebody's sleep paralysis demon. That's how a Batman supervillain is born, yeah? The double-stalked thing looks at you with all of its eyes. It seems to beckon you. Yeah? Oh, kawaii stalk. Oh, hello, aren't you a cute one? Say, isn't there nothing better than being tangled up? Would you like to be tangled up? You try to touch the stalk thing, but it grabs your hand. You just barely able to pull your hand free at the last moment. Can I die if I do that? I don't know how this game works. Do you save? If I keep doing this, do I get killed? Yes. Yes! That's exactly what I'd hoped. Sorry. Save at the end of each stage. Yeah, that's fair. I'm glad I can very easily get myself killed. Get over. What's hidden down there is apparently an anime figurine that somebody has eaten and then excreted and then has gained sentience. Guess we know where that jar went. Alright. Lesson learnt. Don't pester the thing with the stalk. You can hammer the bastard. Oh yeah, I forgot. It seems to be violent, so I shall too be violent. Die, you human refuse. Violence begets violence. No, violence begets silence. Sorry. I hope that wasn't just a really weird sewer worker. That would be tragic. But I wouldn't know because I am currently delusional. Like how everyone else is supposed to have superpowers. What's everyone else's superpowers, I wonder? Violence begets bread. No, bread begets bread. Oh, hello! Jesus, you're looking friendly, aren't you? The Thrate woman stares back at you, suspicious of your intentions. Thrate. Is that what they call furries in this world? Watch your step, wayward. The bridge is out. I've been throwing rocks in this chasm for hours. I haven't heard one hit the bottom. Good night, Dud. Use your hand to touch with. The Thrate woman bats away your hand, shooting you an accusatory glare. Yeah. Thrate. I guess a thrate is a weird dog-horse thing? I suspect if I keep trying to touch her, she'll kill me. Or call the police and accuse me of sexual harassment. One of the two. So, we'll avoid that. Thrate. I'm glad this lady is so helpful in explaining the strange voice. And I am like the new voice in her head. Check the walls for secrets, eh? I see. Bleeding walls. Oh, thank you. I'll keep an eye out for walls that are bleeding. I'll admit. Whoa, mate. Personal space, mate. Personal space. I'll kick this guy's ass. Mr. Needleman with your big head. The hell did he go? Get your ass kicked, boy. That was definitely a security guard. That was definitely a security guard for this sewer treatment plant, and I have just beaten the man to death. Whoa! Oh, goddamn! Hey, we died together. Ouch. Lesson learnt. The big tongue man hurts. Ouch. This lass is gonna need a few of these corpse revivers. No minimum wage is worth getting hammered. Ah, depends what kind of hammered you're talking about. Minimum wage is entirely worth getting absolutely fucked, mate. Get on that piss, mate. It's all you got. It's not like you can afford a house on minimum wage. You may as well enjoy the nicer things in life. Alright, so 2 monsters. And 1 friendly lass throwing rocks into a ditch. Who is apparently a Threat woman. So I can stand my ground against this fellow, but I cannot stand my ground against Mr. Stand my ground against him, but I cannot stand my ground against I'm going to murder you, the tongue monster. Or at least, I'm gonna have to play my cards a bit closer. Alright, what's this say? April 19th. I feel like I just woke up. The other day, for the first time. I have memories before Sunday, but they feel so hazy. Much less vivid. I'm feeling so awake now. So, I just can't stop smiling. Something good has happened. It's happened. First self-portrait. Yeah? How do I... Can I talk to the poster? Touch the poster. Alright, I'm glad they're awake. Open sesame! Oh, interesting. I've opened a shortcut. Claustrophobic. Not one of these guys. I win. Ooh, what's this? Beautiful temple on the mound? You can stand your ground with the tongue guy, yeah? Okay. Visit a church. Oh. What's this? Can I talk to it? Thanks. Concrete. You want a lick full of textures and holes. I know what that is. I didn't realize that concrete is something you wanted to lick. Didn't realize they had churches under here too. I wonder what they worship. That's healing. Oh yeah? It's another Threat woman. She's mean. Why can't I yank her hair? I'm mostly tired. Oh, you startled me. This holy place has been overrun by the sparkle light figures. I can barely do anything to keep them away. Albino, Fate. Alright, I guess this is some sort of furry person religious location. She's hiding out behind the church. God. Go. It's been a while since I played a game like this. You know, classic dungeon crawlers with this style, they really don't exist much anymore. Daggerfall was a bit like this. The original Daggerfall sort of had a feeling like this. I'm glad religion still exists in the sewers. Organized religion, always a good time. And weird, the dog women. I'm not too sure why it's always straight women. I feel like there's telling something about the preferences of our protagonist. I have yet to beat Arena. Yeah, Arena was like this, right? Not Daggerfall. Daggerfall was sort of like this. But Arena was definitely more like this. Neither have I. Hell, I haven't even built Daggerfall, I don't think. I played it a lot. Never really beat it, though. Alright. It's time to go kick a tongue's ass. Bah! There you are. Ouch! Okay, I guess that's what the healing is for. Ouchie. How do I use it? Oh, that's how I use it. Weird little tongue there. Ooh! You look friendly, are you? The nugget looks at you in a pleasantly way. It's simply fun to live off human waste. We summon human byproduct into our queen, who in turn replicates the raw material into flesh and milk for us. You regret touching the nugget. Your hands are covered in greasy slime now. Well, as long as I don't have to touch anything after this. Go wash your hands, Les. She probably doesn't believe in soap, to be honest. I wouldn't call that look pleasant. Well, generally they look pleasant. I'd say they're trying to be pleasant as much as a flesh amalgamation born from a queen that consumes human waste can be regarded as pleasant. Hello, you look friendly. Hello, you. Oh, look at him. Little dancing boy. It's moving around in a way that really pisses you off. Clearly, she and I have different ideas. My queen, my key, my special key, the king gave it to me. My special love gave it to me. If anyone ever took it and explodes, I'd be so mad. He goes out of your grasp, begins dancing again. Well, I'm gonna take it, so... just in case it turns into a giant evil monster. What is this? I know. Get wrecked a nerd, as the kids say. Get wrecked a nerd. My special key now. Is this the door for the special key? Sorry. It's making it hard to move my mouse there. Is this the special key door? No, it is not the special key door. Hello, you. This is one of those games. You know, I don't really play that many of these truly bizarre games. I feel like I should play more of them. I see. Oh, lovely. I'm glad this exists. The Royal Guard. Her form has taken up the entire room, swollen from years of gestation and propagation. After all this time, look at that lovely smile. This is just what happened to the jar. Oh, is it time for me to go? You finally did it. You found the Vtuber. Heavy as the crown, the guillotine has been since before the queen was born, and will be for many generations of milk babies like her to come. She was a good queen. However, for all like all good queens, she must be eventually recycled. Do us a favor and use those hands of yours to get the job done. Touching the royal nugget. As her hand on her forehead, it feels cold and glassy, like porcelain. Oh, really? You know, I'm glad she's so... happy about this. How am I... Die! Die, you fool! I guess they were waiting for me to murder her, but how do I murder her? I have found the Vtuber, but the Vtuber ceases... It does not wish to die. Die! It wants death! It craves death, but it does not wish to die. I suppose I have to go find what will kill it. My hammer is not enough. For a royal assassination, we need something more. Something grander, I suppose. I'm liking the vibe of the game though. It's got certainly an art direction. it certainly has been... This is certainly intentional. More monsters? I'm expecting a monster soon. Let's get the hammer out. It's one of those tongue monsters. Easy peasy lemon squeezy mode. Nope, another shortcut, I suspect. Oh, what's this? It has art direction. Somebody has directed this art in a specific direction. Somebody has done this with intentionality. Now, is that a good thing? Fuck if I know, mate. Be not I to judge. The wonderful world of the sewer with the Vtuber in it. Let's go talk to the Thrate woman once again. Whee! It has art direction. It really reminds me, the sort of levels remind me of like old Quake Arena places, you know? Reminds me of Quake in a strange way. Like Nintendo 64 era games. I'm always fascinated by these old games. These games that are inspired by older games. Because older games rarely were ever this bizarre, you know? Hey Laz, how you feeling? Severely disappointed. Mostly in herself, aren't we all? Where she was raised, there's nothing over here. I thought there might be food here so I could bring to my village, but I suppose it was just a pipe dream. All that is here is the lousy rusty leather. Oh. A village, eh? There's a village of Thrate women living under the place. Alright, let's pull the switch. Pull the lever, Crunk! Jesus Christ. Why did it lag so much? See, can't we just use Discord? Can't we? But yes, games rarely ever looked like it's sort of like these games are based on a memory of how older games did. Pull the switch! Ah! You know they always do that in the Switch Nintendo Direct? They do the click. I used to do that in class and everyone was very impressed by how loud, all the students were always very impressed by how loud I can click. And I only ever learned because I was bored one day and just spent a long time learning how to click really loudly. Like I can click loud enough that it hurts to listen to. There's a bleeding wall around. Oh, is there? Around. I wondered why you mentioned it when we were walking through this area. Oh. I see what you mean by bleeding wall. Looks a little worse for wear. Talking to a wall won't do you any good. They tend to be awful at conversations. Means they're a little more hollow than other walls. Hiya! That was not just hollow. I think I just killed one of those kurikabe or whatever they're called. The monster from Neo. I think I just killed one of the monsters from Neo. Hello, you. Oh, you look fun. Pseudo two-dimensional. Yeah. Symbolic man. You may think that you're in pain, but I've been there a lot longer than you. Eventually, it'll all become quiet. All return to symbols. It's like paper and wetness. Kind of like touching the symbolic man. I'm glad you like touching the symbolic man. Walls don't talk. They just listen, and listen to all. Dr. Edich, I apologize for something making sense. I can't wrap my head around it. All measurements, gravity, trajectory, mass, they're all consistent with the planet. Noticeably smaller than Earth. There's no way that Earth lost mass, did it? Look at the Earth that hangs now in the sky. It looks just like a planet like ours. It's far smaller, closer in size to a moon. I don't see how you could deny all of this. You claim that all this is simply caused by the equipment failure. Or operate error is absurd. I understand the desire to be skeptical, and I respect what you have done for me over the years, but at some point we need to start looking what's directly in front of our faces. You're in denial of the situation we have found ourselves. Signed. Person was crying a lot, clearly. Or sweating. Wow, she could run backwards. Do you? So there's an Earth in the sky. I only ever saw a moon. Now, is this real or isn't there? A mystery. I'm guessing this lady used to be some sort of astrophysicist and looked into a telescope one day and saw that planet from that Junji Ito novel. That Junji Ito novella. Or Junji Ito short manga. And went insane. And is about half a second from sacrificing a child. As many of those people in those stories tend to be. The planet that stared back in that Junji Ito novel. I'm assuming by pulling the switch I have killed someone? So, let's have a gander at this queen, shall we? Actually, it would have been closer to go that way. I'm going so fast. I'm going to finish this game quick. I'm almost out of cocktail. And Mike, I'm not even revived. I'm still sleepy. Where am I? What am I doing? I'm lost. There we are. Queen dead yet? Ah, nice. That was the guillotine button. Take that, Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette. Take that. Mine. What is this? Can I talk to it? You got an egg of the earth. Looks tasty. That'd make a sweet omelette. Look for false walls. Secrets are everywhere. Have you ever tried asking what your father's true name is? You might be surprised. I think this person doesn't have a very healthy relationship with their parents. Children's hospitals have the same smell to them. It's a clean smell. Somehow makes me want to vomit. Like a texture of bleach and Elmer's glue. I love it. Yeah? Do you now? Doctors will always smile at you when they say they cannot help you. Give them another copay, give them the copay and die more, as they tell you that you aren't full of cancer. Aren't full of incurable illnesses. Yeah? Hospitals feel like the safest place to me. Even though I know they aren't. They're the least safe place. A place that will swallow you whole, give you disease. A place that will cut you open and make others feel good about it. Huh? Through it all, the elevator's there. I can smell it. Smell of rust and petrol. Breaking through the clean hospital smell. The door's wide open, waiting for me to enter. I have a strange feeling this girl was an extremely unhealthy child. You're only sick once. The wrong part about this is there isn't 800 nurses who look really tired and depressed in this hospital. That's the real problem with this children's hospital. There's not enough tragically depressed looking nurses wandering around. Well, yes, most hospitals... Also, she says that. The elevator is always, of course, there. It's a hospital with multiple floors, but... Cheers. Well, this looks fun. I have a strange feeling this character's had some really great experiences with children's hospitals as a kid. Hello! The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You just know she's thinking about meat. You know, that could be a rather funny double innuendo. Because, for some reason, because of some point, I've never understood it. Most nurses I've talked to don't understand it either, but for some reason, in popular cultures, nurses have gotten this sort of... What's the word for it? Frivolous image? The word's escaping me now. The kind way of saying... lecturous? They've gotten this sort of... I can't think of the word. Why is the word not coming to me? God, I've had too much corpse reviver. I'm becoming a corpse. Point is, there's a very funny W into it. I was actually listening to a video about that recently. Of this sort of, like, image of nurses in public culture. Nurses are very tired people. I know. I worked for a short time in the medical sphere. And they are tired, annoyed people. And I don't know where this sort of sexy image came from. So it's a funny innuendo, because I remember in this video that apparently nursing has gained a reputation as one of those red flag among the sort of dating gurus of the world. Nursing has gotten a bad reputation because it's seen as like a job where the people who do it have a bad habit of being unfaithful. Don't know why that's the case, but it is sort of a funny thing to think about. You just know she's thinking about meat. Because it's like, maybe she's thinking about a steak, which a tired healthcare worker probably would be. Or maybe they're referring to that sort of bad reputation they've got. They're thinking about doing a bit of a cheeky adultery on the side. Maybe they're a bit rambunctious tonight. Anyway. Welcome to the lower wing, the eternal nurse. Here we help preserve the most important individuals of humankind. I would be very tired too if I had to tend to so many people all day. It's not a fun job. I'll tell you that for free. I know many doctors and many nurses, and I did a short stint as a student. I tried to learn as a paramedic. Both in honor for their contributions, and as a sign for the rest of the humanity to follow. Hello? Feels dry and warm to the touch. She really cares about you. Ah, nice. See, this lady has a good... Clearly she has gotten along well with her Look. Wow! It's loud here. Cleopatra is before you. She moves and shakes in an ambitious, dangerous way. Cleopatra? Damn. You know, I don't remember that's what Cleopatra looks like. There is nothing better in life than having people think you're helping them. Popularity is absolutely key when moving forward. If you play your cards right, anything seems necessary. A massacre, a young girl with a slit throat, a dissolution of a people, a crushed slave revolt. They'll do it all for you, if you know how. Get no pleasure from touching Cleopatra. There. I guess that's the important person they've preserved as a slime with a box for a head. Yeah, I don't know how she recognized that as Cleopatra. What's next going to be George Washington? Julius Caesar? It's Julius Caesar, isn't it? Or maybe it's Alexander the Great. Nailed it. Quivers and slops in a violent way. There is nothing greater in this world than the feeling of battle. To conquer and to be conquered. To feel that warm slick on your hand. Wouldn't you agree? I would do anything to feel another man's blood again. Get no pleasure from touching Alexander the Great. Oh, hello. Can I... She's very proud of her special keycard. Where's a keycard around her neck? Can I have that keycard? Thanks for their surgeries. Our patients are surrounded by their most favorite things in life. They never get bored. They'll never be unhappy. I want that. Thank you. Well, clearly they're not unhappy. This guy seems very unhappy. Violence, war, and mushrooms, apparently. I always thought Alexander the Great, though a conqueror, was a stoic. But maybe that was just a way to disguise his darker thoughts. Who's this? One of Plato, maybe? No? It is Plato! I thought I recognized that statue. Quivers and shakes in a perverse way. I was right about everything in my life except for the cave. I was totally off the mark with that. No matter, there's no better sound than the sound of children, the touch of children, the smell of children. Socrates agrees with me, so you know what's good and right. I do like how he's like, oh, everything's right except for the cave. Get no pleasure from touching Plato. At least I'm not a child, so Plato doesn't get any pleasure from touching me. Yeesh. Clearly this person has an interesting view of Plato. So, what am I supposed to do with this key card, eh? You know what cave is it? I do know the cave. I believe he's talking about the allegory of the cave. That a people, I suppose, we are looking upon the world as if we are people who have only ever seen the cave. The old idea is there's a person in a cave. They've only ever seen, they're tied up in a cave, they're chained to the wall in a cave, and they're looking at another wall. And all they see is lights and shadows dancing upon the wall of the cave. And that is their world. A person who has lived their whole life from birth to death there, would they know anything else? The world to them is merely the shadows upon the wall of the cave. And, so to speak, his version of enlightenment is leaving the cave and seeing for the world for as it truly is. And it's the whole concept of, God, I forgot the term. God, like the true shape of the world. God. He has a term for it. And I've forgotten. I have forgotten the term he uses for the world outside the cave. Oh. Outside. Plato's cave. The allegory of the cave. Realm of forms. That's it, I think. The realm of forms. But the allegory of the cave. I know the allegory of the cave. It's a very, very famous allegory. Many people talk about it. The fire behind them. And they hear people speaking, telling them what the shadows mean, and they just assume the sound is coming from the shadows. Sounds and shadows are the prisoner's reality, but they're not true reality or accurate representations of the world. They're distorted reality that we can perceive through senses. But there's true form, and the realm of forms, and perfect circles, and it's a whole thing. It's him and his discussion of Socrates about it. It's a very famous allegory. I do know a bit of philosophy. Not much, I'll admit. I don't know much philosophy. But I know a bit of philosophy. I've never been much the philosopher. I live as I live. That's my philosophy. Well, I see. I guess I've got to make sure I don't get hit by the slicey arm. Oh, Jesus. It's the doctor. God, he's awful. Don't like that. Yeesh. Authorized access only. I can hear clapping. Whoa! Moon's a giant eyeball, eh, lass? Moon's always a giant eyeball. Reminds me of that thing about the conspiracy theory that the moon is like a monster or something. Those looks like the days, thinking of the wonderful heavenly bodies. Beautiful night, isn't it? It makes me feel a lot better to know when I look at the moon, someone is looking back. Interior is covered by a cold exterior. I see. Well, I guess I'll use my key card to get to this Majora's Mask-ass moon. Who's this? What famous person is this supposed to be? Why can I hear the round of applause, though? Oh, somebody's dead. Oh dear, the eternal patient. Rather uneternal now. I think I just killed Alexander the Great. Oh well. Good riddance. Couldn't happen to a better guy. He did so much. By the time he was 26, and it upsets me. How dare he? It feels like a smile, like a touch of day. That's a key to it. You think about choking her with it. Each and every one of these small rooms is an important fixture. Once the patient is grown enough, they'll be moved to their own main room above. Yeah? Nice. Glad to tell you. Can I open every door with this? Yeah. Way. I'm glad they'll be moved up above with an important room. I hope one day I too will be in the weird underground facility beneath Children's Hospital in nondescript city that is occupied by nondescript schizophrenic individual with a weird hat. I too wish to be in the hospital. I hope I'm important enough to be preserved forever as a slime surrounded by my favorite thing. I could tell this was a fake wall. Hello, you. Who are you? A cochlea. I used to be used in a number of crunches for a big corporation. And it was so boring and awful, and a boring business. Then I got extensive surgery to be a free-floating cochlea. I've never been happier. Yeah? I'm a cochlea. It's an important part of a human ear. Yeah, I'm aware. Feels sensitive and receptive to sound. I don't know, he offended me with his existence. Probably shouldn't have been up the cochlea. He was probably just hanging out. He's never been freer, being the inner part of an ear. Gets sludged full of PS2s. Oh? Somebody's brain. Hello! Itchy. It's a tick. Tick squirms and bubbles within the face of the wall, happy to frown so snugly. They can simply happily respond in any meaningful way, so it gurgles a delight instead. Can't reach the tick to touch it, but you're hearing it grab you if you try. Alright, I guess we're in somebody's brain. Oh, hello. Is the tick important, lass? Tell me. Study of neoparasitics is very important to us. The parasites are some of the most effective creatures on the planet. New powers have developed from the body of a young teacher in Berlin. We have very high hopes for her. We're dry and cracked. It's hard to turn a human into a parasite. Most people would never want to be a parasite. That's why her brain is filled with dopamine 24/7 to keep it chugging. It works. Earth feels happy to be alive. Oh, I guess they've turned a teacher in Berlin into a giant tick that's really happy to be here. Oh, I didn't even notice you, lass. Perfection. Now that's hard. We've got to strive for it enough, though. After all, perfect patients need perfect parasites. Okay. I'm sure they do. Is that why they turned that guy into a cochlea? Guess if you have money, you can do anything. Even turn into a cochlea, apparently. Oh man, plastic surgery really has come a long way. Yes, hasn't it? Oh, this just goes the same way. I don't know why I beat up that man who's the cochlea. I feel really bad for him. He was just hanging out. Enjoying his retirement. After using all the money he did as a money cruncher for a big business to... I don't know. Recently I've discussed that two magnetic fishes. Venash Venesri, Queen of Venus, and Kushner Colvin, King of Mercury. Several ancient textiles depict these beings creating heavenly bodies and weaving in the universe. Their names seemingly refer to two fictitious planets, Venus and Mercury respectively, which they hold dominion over. Fictitious? The hell has happened to this solar system? How far in the future are we? Did Mercury get eaten by the sun? Did Mercury and Venus get eaten by the sun? It is thought these figures act as a subject of worship. However, their description is depicted within the textiles match known religions or cultures. Symbols of aforementioned deities, and the upright cross, possibly denoting Christianity. I'm pretty sure one of those is just the female symbol, and the other is just like, I'm sure that's somewhere on the flag. I'm pretty sure that's just one of the flags. No, something more strange. I'm pretty sure that's just the female symbol, which is fine because it's the Queen of Venus, and I'm pretty sure that's somewhere on the flag. I'm glad this game is inclusive. I could have sworn that's one of the symbols. So I've got this key card. Oh yes, the door. I just didn't go to the door. Something more strange, you say? They were in fact actual gods? There's definitely going to be another doctor here, isn't there? Where's this other doctor? I know there's another doctor here. They can't just have one. Oh, it's a tree. I can't interact with the tree. Touch the tree. Hit the tree. Guess not. Hey, lass. A key card, you say? You get outside once in a while. Make sure you're going outside yourself. If you're not doing that, you're practically killing yourself. Yeah? Well... as they say, do as you want be done to you. Do as you want to be... do as you want others to do unto you. I can heal children. Try to convince the doctors to get night shift. It tells you really understands the big picture when it comes to healthcare. Must understand, the nutrients and the meats are siphoned from the hospital patients from above the world. Keep our eye VIP guests alive. Might seem brutal, but I bet you never noticed it until now. Yeah? What you gonna do when I do this? Well, one of my nieces is an ER doctor. And she does a lot of work. Night shift. She does almost too much night shift. She does her best. It's a hard job, though. Wouldn't do it myself, but glad somebody's doing it. This is patient well, okay, pumped, happy the bodies become. I'm so proud of them. I was really expecting this blob to have actually something in it, but bye-bye. Silence. I don't want to talk to the nurses again. I'm scared if I talk to them, they'll attack me. Sprint. Right. Now everyone is dead. I have now gained the power of another weird egg. What happens when I go to them now? Are they just dead? Yep, you can't even interact with them anymore. Well, I'm glad. The allegory of the cave was overdone anyway. You've got the egg of the earth. Transient location, no. Viruses do not exist, unless it's simply your body punishing you for what you have done wrong. Sometimes you shouldn't touch things. No? Welcome to school, baby. Welcome to school. When you sleep inside a school, you learn new things. When I sleep inside a school, I taste new things. Isn't there a term for that? I think there's a term for that. Ah, you should have gone to the transient locations. Oh, well, I'm sorry. It seemed like the end of the game, and you could do it early or something. Whenever it goes down this way, I feel it if I can't see it. It's a vein that goes down into our heart. What is a transient location? What does that mean? Oh, pencil wooden erasers. I can smell something new. Thick iron smell. Getting close. Now, schools are a place that people do often break into, let's be honest. It's like a rare thing that I skipped. Alright. Woo. I'm glad that the secret society that lives under the world has good infrastructure. Welcome to my factory. I trust you will find your own way around here. Well, they are really laying it on thick, aren't they? Oh, it's a school. Schools are like factories, producing mindless drones. Open Valley. When a child looks at the sky, they will make believe about stars, planets, and other impossible sights shining out. Stupid. When the adult pokes the sky, they will see no light, but take comfort in it. There is no danger in nothing. There are no stars. When the dead looks to the sky, they will smile and close their eyes, seeing that there was light all along. This is the main factory floor. I know this is a bit much to ask, but there is a machine surrounding my head, one that will smash it into a fine putty. Will you go and turn it off the safeguards, so the machine will turn on? Oh. I'm glad that the factory head, the head of production, is as suicidal as I expect a head of production should have been.
Having a factory under an elementary school is so pragmatic, wouldn't you agree? It affords us so many opportunities when we wouldn't have otherwise.
Rust and sweat. Twitches and stares at the kills with a sense of lust. Ugh. This is definitely making fun of something. Something about schools and creating mindless drones, only training people for factory work. Smiles at you and grimaces too.
Into the factory up ahead. The fucker keeps begging us to kill him. Doesn't know how important it is to continue manufacturing.
Made of pig iron. Ah, fun. Specific. My life has turned into an endless line of misery and illness. I beg of you, if you have any possible mercy in your soul, please kill me and make it as painful as possible. Look like a screaming baby. Well, he seems relaxed. Sees the means of production and all that. Whee! Even in current day, the degree isn't certainly isn't a certainty for a good job. You are correct. It is not. Purple. What monstrous creature is going to attack us here? I'm ready. Or is it this going to be more of a the area tries to murder me sort of thing? You'll end up in another McDonald's one day or another. One way or another, you'll end at McDonald's. Yikes. Ouch. Ah, the transit location isn't there. Sad. Guess it was transient. Yes, yes. It's pencil and wood from a razor. Thick iron getting close. Vein that goes down into a heart, eh? Veins and hearts. Hearts and minds. Take this chocolate. Fancy. It's like a chocolate egg. Yes, please kill me. God, this guy is so willing to tell us what we need to do. God damn, that's hard. I have to go all the way back. Maybe I'll go to the right side. Starting to feel like I'm... This is going to take the longest. The other puzzles were easy. Better clear the pipes first. Yeah. It's hard though. Is the other side just as bad? whoa. Ah! Whoa. You don't want to die to the right side and die and do everything again? You know what? You make a good point. You do make a good point. I just don't know how, with this very limited running system, I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. I don't know why I'm so easily able to clear the first one, not the second one. I guess I have to sprint? Okay, you do have to sprint, I guess. Woo! Hello. Mellow Man chatters with his teeth when Crusher smashed the floor.
Oh, you made it through. Oh, it's a sign of a good worker. A good worker doesn't follow safety protocols and does not die when doing so.
Yeah, it is like all the blue-collar workers I've met. They have never met a OSHA guideline that they did not want to completely get rid of. There's like an enamel around here.
This is where we make the parasitic enamel. Once mature, the enamel will be applied to the teeth of the children up above and will learn new things in the words they speak. This information is fed to a generative model, which will then use to create new lessons for the children.
Oh, very... Well, I'd say it's ahead of its time, but this game was made last year. Okay. They give it to the children's teeth, so whoever can listen to the children's teeth, I guess. There's a place. Guards a computer with his life. No, he will.
Oh, god damn it. Is that other production trying to kill himself again? Let me guess. He sent you here so he could crush his skull. Not gonna happen, dumbass. Get the hell out of here.
Try and stop me, you asshole. Son of a bitch. Think you can stop me, do you, mate? Head of production will die. Because I am a man who will seize the means of production. Tis I, the man who seizes the means. Oh, interesting. Easy back. I will seize the means of production, and also I can tell a worker in need. A worker in need is a friend indeed. Labor unions. This is what a union looks like. This is what a union looks like. Hello. And learn things about cool things about the future.
My favourite building in the factory. When a small child has outlasted their use, we melt them down into slag and turn that into new butter knives and knife slices. Anything like it is beautiful, don't you think?
Vibrations inside. How is that so? You're a weird man. Can't get me. Haha.
Oh, you shut down the vape guards so you can crush the head of the factory? You gotta be stupid if you can't do that. You gotta be a dumbass if you think I'd do that.
You're right. Wow, it's been a while since a bot got past the thing. I guess they've changed their name. Bye-bye, bot. No more safeguards. Oh, look. It's recycled children that are apparently being turned into egg slicers. I did wonder how Temu got so many. wonder where the secret wall is in this place. Doesn't seem like a very big level. No. And also, it's kind of hard to see, to be honest. There's got to be a secret wall in this level, right? Kind of hard to tell, to be honest, with the... It was upstairs with the... Oh well, so I'll go seize the means of production. Hello, big man. I'm back. Power went out. Jesus. I'm about to seize the means of production, J-Hang. Don't you worry. My life has turned into an endless line of misery and illness. I beg of you. Beg of you, kill me. I wonder where the secret room is in this place. Oh, I'm about to find out. No problem. Ah, he looked so happy when he died. Ooh, an egg. Transit location. In order to feel pain, make sure to hit them against things as you can. They deserve it. Discover a transient area. Thrate Village! Oh my goodness. I can go meet the furries. Or scalies. I'm not too sure which one, to be entirely honest. It's FurryCon, guys. Way, lads. Oh, they've got sweet, jammy music. The woman looks very hungry, but more than that, she looks worried. Food has been hard to come by. We've been out searching, and sometimes those who come back. It's impossible to raise livestock down here. If any food, please bring it here. He looks up and down, dressed in a village was forced down here after the humans appeared on the surface. It's horrible. This is our home. To call this place our world, Earth, makes me sick. Is that a Thrate child? No older than 2 years.
Hey, the rat! He was really gross. Everyone tells me he's eating all sorts of stuff, but now it's just rats and old hamburgers.
Showing some dull but sharp teeth. I see. Wait. Look. It's the symbols we saw before. Venus and Mercury. Is this some sort of philosopher's stone shenanigans? Did humans just teleport to a new Earth and steal it? Did humans create a new Earth and they blew up their own one? Up and down, trying to figure out exactly what you are. On the surface the other day, I saw a human get hit by a car. Everything else was spilled out. Nothing but dust and clay. Okay, so humans are made of dust and clay. Well, it's convenient. We're all weird golems. Understood. Are there puzzles to this? All these transient locations, just sort of cool little secret things. No, just lore. Okay, thought so. Well, the Thrates are, I guess, the original inhabitants of this strange new Earth. And humans may or may not be, golems. that have been sent to another planet, but don't realize they're golems. Oh, another transit location. Some creatures do not like light. A man claiming to be God appeared on American soil in 1964. He was immediately shot down by the CIA. John McComb is quoted saying, "We got him." Daddy's bad place. Oh, no. Pretty rarely you find a TV which speaks with talking to. Most of them are too self-absorbed. When you teach your question, it's a true friend. Did I touch the TV? The TV said, "Being of no layer of dust. You think about how it might feel if you were covered in a layer of dust." Oh, God. It's the classic emergency alert sound that everyone loves to use in those horror films now. Perfect for PS2.
Repeat. At 3:45 a.m. today, a state of emergency was declared following the appearance of a large unknown insectoid creature in the Melbourne borough of Central City.
Oh, yeah?
The creature is unpredictable and is considered to be highly dangerous.
Uh-huh.
This is not a drill.
Uh-huh.
You are inside, stay inside. If you
Uh-huh.
are inside, find the nearest shelter. If you are thinking, stop thinking. The insect may appear to you as a human. It is not. It is an aberration of your imagination and does not exist. Stay away from the insect, as it is highly dangerous. Do not attempt to communicate with the insect, as it is highly dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
The insect is not real. The insect is not real.
Uh-huh.
The insect is not real.
I see. That is so analog horror that it's been so popular these days. I've watched a few videos about it. Talking about, like, emergency alert analog horror. The insect is not real. It looks like a human, but it isn't. The insect is not real. The insect is not real. I see. Let's go to the next transit location. Sedative medication hurts your health. Have you ever tried asking what your father's true name is? You might be surprised. The starting point. Oh, yeah? Lost in thought. When nobody was looking, the Queen's chrysalis hatched. That means she's out there. Who knows where? I can't help but fear. There are vermin dogs who would lead her astray. I must have faith. The Queen will return. Oh, she actually let me touch her. The Queen, eh? The dogs that would lead her astray. Let me see. That dog does look like it would lead you astray, to be entirely honest. He isn't wrong. Dogs definitely would.
Fucking dog cunt, mate.
Some dog cunts would leave you astray. I assume this just leads me to the same place. Yeah, okay. So, could you piece something together? Oh, that's a new transit location. I don't recognize that one. So, something was born, and the dog has led us astray. So, are we the Queen? Is that what we are? Are we the Queen? Orbs? Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Good, I hope you're doing well. It's boring. I'm dying of boredom. I can't stand the desert. Blech. What's the status? The Queen? She's awake, but still doing it. Trying to hide. Doesn't matter, though. Progress is perfect. What about the other one? King is still fast asleep. Like a big, dumb, snoring baby. Good. Do not wake him up until you tell him to. Last thing we need is to deal with both of them at the same time. Not until everything is ready. Oh, do we have to? There's nothing around here. Especially these little puppets. They're boring. Not like the real thing. They don't squirm right. It makes such a mess when they pop. Have patience. Soon we'll have more fun than ever before. If you say so, you're the boss. Am I a good boy? Best of all boys. King of all boys. As I see you again, I'll give you a nice big bone. That was lovely. I look forward to that. Oh wait, is this channel secure? Should be. Not like it matters. Nobody's listening can do anything. I see. Now this is all very difficult to pass. We keep going and then just leaving to see if there's any more transient locations that'll appear. Well, I guess this is the last one. The other transient locations aren't appearing. I should just be the same dialogue. There's a king and a queen. Evil dogs. Puppets that don't die right. So humans, I guess, aren't real on this planet. And yes, I am seeing if I can't get any more transit locations. Look for false walls. Science has discovered that humans from 200,000 years ago featured a holy artifice in the head that is no longer present. We believe this orifice disappeared after the Crusades. You got them all. Lovely. Whoa! So we got evil dogs. Humans losing the ability to have a holy orifice. I feel like it would go for a while, but it never does. Deeper into the earth, deeper into the dirt and the rock, the veins and the sinew. Real world tip. There is a Mariana Trench under every town. Oh, wow, I'm glad. I'm glad Mariana has something to do. I am lost, to be entirely honest. Something about an evil dog. We're probably the queen, maybe? That's a lovely sound. Oh, whoa. Not too friendly looking. Girl structure. That's one way of describing it. Girl structure. Feels tough, like beef jerky. Understood. Where's the boy structure? Eh? And there was already a queen. The sort of big lass underground, but I guess it was a different type of queen. Hello. Whoa, Jesus. Ow, my eyes. Remnants of the Vtuber. God damn, where's Brendan Fraser? Because we have had a journey to the center of the earth. Ah! Awoken. Complete the game. This is it. The life meat of the world. I see it and somehow I know exactly what to do. Making movements and speaking words I know I have never heard. A warmth, a love. I will make you anew. Born to flesh from ash and clay.
Whee!
There you are, my wonderful child. This world has been changed. It is twisted into something it is not. It will change more, perhaps it is inevitable. Let us awake your siblings. There are no secrets now. Everything is mundane. Thank you, dear helmet. You are perfect in every way, baby. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's leave this hall and never look back. Yeah? Apotheosis. Apotheosis. Be free. This is what I get for touching the orb. Thanks to the world. Damn, I smashed this game. You said 3 hours? Love you. Thanks for playing. No, thank you. Deeply worrying game developer. I do not know what to know. Stick around for the song? Okay. I do not want to know what allowed you to make this video game. Oh. Congrats. Oh damn, she's singing. My goodness, he's an emo singer. Oh shit. Oh damn, they showed her skin at a Target. Lovely. What's the epilogue? It continue?
Forbidden location.
Cure cancer was discovered in 1994 by a man known as Marcel A. Linden. Linden was unfortunately killed in 1994 when he was impaled by a child's crayon drawing. Forbidden location. Library. Das Library. Truly the most forbidden location.
A library.
All I had to do was listen to a lady sing a song in a very masculine voice about a man being turned into skin and sold at a Target. Library. Caldman 4, the brilliant interstellar phenomenon lighting up our skies. I don't feel like I need to introduce you to Caldman 4, the interstellar phenomenon that has been making headlines
La PlayStation 2.
It has only one look to the skies of this bizarre sight, 4 brilliant lights, leading to what looks like a trail of absolute darkness across the night sky. The phenomenon has incited all sorts of reactions, wonder from outright panic. Many religious leaders pointed this Caldman 4 as a sign of jubilation. The end times have come. But what are they really? The answer is, we don't really know. Caldman 4 were first discovered 4 lights. 4 brilliant lights. It just looks like one brilliant light, to be honest. Discovered in January by Harris Caldman, a worker of the Green Bank Observatory in Green Bank, West Virginia. At the time, they were characterized as a set of several superheated instant objects moving through space at speeds previously unheard of. Star space behind them might look like the stars have simply disappeared, leading the scientists to believe that all stars are most likely still there, but their light has been absorbed and hidden away from us by the side way of a phenomenon known as the Heath-Knightdale absorption. Light is absorbed into the trail of the Caldman 4, expelled out the sides, known as the photon edge. Alright. Up. Hey, Caldman 4. You seem chill. You really are the planets from that one goddamn Junji Ito novella. I see you. I hit you with a hammer. Hellstar Remina? Maybe. The one that they see it through a telescope and then it looks back and ends the end times and it comes and eats the planet. Oh, I see. These guys are fun. Guess there's nothing to do but to leave, I suppose. That looks different. Exit! It's changed to exit now. Oh god. It's Deoxys from Pokemon. I'm about to evolve into... I don't think Deoxys have an evolution, but... Off she goes. Oh damn! Connection to subject lost. Damn, they ascended. Checking alternative route. Alternative subject found. Time to wake up. Damn. At last, she evolved. She escaped. She got out of the goddamn Matrix, she did. I'm glad they've done a second game. This guy's got a pretty sweet helmet. Ah. I see. This time we're in a motel, not a sewage treatment plant. This must be the king. There's the other Earth. One was the queen, and she's woken up on that Earth. This is the king. I see.
Ah, how nice to meet you. I do say, my good sir, your face seems to be broken. No matter what happens to the best of us, we have more important things at hand. I'm the king of all dogs, and I bring you a very important warning. Look to the skies, do you not feel it? When you set your eyes upon the bloody earth above, do you not see it? Something terrible is awoken. Soon it will descend upon the landscape and bring about the utmost destruction. I must beseech you, you must put an end to it, only once you have the power to do so. I know a business-minded individual like yourself will have no problem figuring this out. So we must make haste. I have some associates that I will introduce to you right away. Come along now. There's no time to lose.
I see. The dogs. They're leading us astray. I assume that is the other Psychopomp game that is currently out on Steam. So is the King of Venus, I suppose. Such is the King of Venus. A teaser for Psychopomp 2. Yes. Jam it. I'm sure they will. Shh. Be quiet. Well, meanwhile, Cyberpunk Gold is the full game. What does that mean? I didn't play the full game? Oh, it just looks cooler. I see. Certainly looks cooler. Psychopomp 2 is incoming. Don't really know what makes difference of Psychopomp 2, but it's done around the vocal renderer, which may not work on older PCs. Okay, interesting. Psychopomp Gold, it's like a re-release for some reason of the same game, except this time there are more puzzles or something like that. I don't know. It seems the girl is actually a character you can see in this version of the game. Weird. Like the original game, Gold is the full experience, more lore, stages, secrets, and more conspiracies. Yeah. New endings! My goodness. It's also in third person. Is that why you can see the ladies sometimes? New endings. Remastered levels. New modes and secrets. Improved old endings. There was more than one ending? I'm pretty sure the old endings was just one. There was one. It was just one of those. I see, I see. What a weird game. What a weird game. And like way more lore. Well, I'm getting there's some sort of there's like 2 planets. Maybe these 2 planets are Mercury and Venus that have somehow got 2 gods living inside of them, and there are weird dogs trying to lead them astray. Weird dogs trying to lead them astray. That's all I've gathered from it. You should play it if you're interested. I'll get around to it. Alright. What a weird, weird psychedelic experience that was. Goodness. My goodness. What a strange experience. Whoa. Maybe I will, but maybe I won't. Anyway. We have got 6 more days to kill. So out of 10. Oh, it was a tight experience. Interesting. It's hard to really give it a score because it really didn't feel like it was such a short game. But I guess I'd match it with the other sort of short experiences I had, like your Chiller's Art games. I'd match it with that. Very distinctly different, and I like that. Breath of fresh air. But I'd match it with some of the other Chiller's Art games. I feel like those there's just a bit more meat to the bones. I'd be a bit happier. So maybe I would like the gold version more than I would like this version. Maybe if there was a bit more lore, a bit more meat, a bit more I could think about. Because a lot of the Chiller's Art game do very good about that, where you actually have a lot to like go, that's interesting, I like that, you know? There's a bit to chew on. This does have a lot to chew on. Very confusing, but you can chew on it. More horror even. Yeah. It was interesting. I like its just psychedelic style. It's fun. It is fun. It makes me think I should play more of the sort of Western indie horror stuff, you know? I should play a bit more of the other indie horror stuff. I just have a bad habit of watching it on YouTube and not playing it. Maybe I should play that game, you know, the game that got turned into a movie with Markiplier? Maybe I should play... Glad you liked it. Yeah, it was fun. Interesting. Silly. Bizarre. I do like the implication that this is not Earth, probably. And humans are weird. It's interesting. It would be interesting. I'd like to see some more lore. Iron Lung. Iron Lung. Yeah, that's the one I was going for. You know what I need to play? Soma. Soma. I need to play Soma. Do I have Soma? I think I might have it on Epic Games. Soma, 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 Soma. I feel like I have Soma. I feel like I gotta play Soma. People say Soma's really good, and I think I might have seen part of it, but I don't remember. Soma, Soma. I do own Soma! How long is Soma? Do you think we get that done this week? Soma. Soma. How long to beat? I remember buying Soma for like $1. I got it for free on Epic Games, I think. 9 to 12 hours. Ooh, we could finish it. Radius goes out on the path to isolation bears on the start of the road for you. Straight to happen. Into taking a human trait, an alien construction that started interfere with routine. The world around them is turning into a nightmare. Soma. 11 hours, apparently. And completionist is 11 hours too, so just to finish the story is 11 hours. We could finish that this week. Do you think Soma would be a good one to play? I feel it would be a good one to play. Play that tomorrow night, then the next night, and the next night, maybe? Soma's good. I just don't know. I feel like I've been playing a much horror recently, you know? Like I've been playing a bit much horror recently. But there's not much else I actually want to play, so you know what? We'll give ourselves a break from horror. We'll play some Monster Hunter. That's what we'll play. There's a lot of updates that have happened since I came out. It'll just be a bit of Monster Hunter, maybe. Maybe a bit of Monster Hunter. I think it's just all... I don't think much has been released. It's just like the final updates of like the powerful monsters, the 10-star monsters, you know? So Monster Hunter next? Probably. That or a Just Chatting stream. It'll be the Monster Hunter or a Just Chatting stream next. But usually, not many people do... It's hard to say. If it's a Just Chatting stream, I need to make a theme. You know, maybe we'll watch something or do some reaction content, maybe. I don't know. I was planning to stream tomorrow morning, but... Nah, I'll stream again tomorrow night. I've got so many cocktails I want to make for stream. But I think Soma is a good choice for a game. It'll either be Monster Hunter or Just Chatting. And then it'll be like Soma. Because Soma's fun. Soma's good. Oh, excuse me. Soma's apparently very good. So. And it's 9 to 12 hours. So. That's like 2 or 3 streams, and that'll get us to the end of the week. If we play our cards right. At least I'll try. I might be quick. Who knows? Anyway. You know, I also own Evil Within. Maybe I should play that. I think we will finish there. Bit quick, but I think we'll finish there. It's just going to be a relaxing stream. I'm not going to do too much this week. Maybe we may not even end up playing some. We may end up just doing other things, but we'll see. I've also got the Layer of Physics game. It's just too much horror games. I feel like I've got to play something else, something a bit brighter, which is why I'm thinking of playing some Monster Hunter. Just to see if I can fight these 10-star monsters, you know? Even though this channel was essentially started so I could play horror games, I'm starting to feel like I have too many horror games. Well. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. It was a very interesting, weird little game. I think we'll do another night of streaming something relaxing, and then we'll do day streams if we do Soma. I think we'll do day streams. Because that means we can do longer streams. Horror games are a very saturated genre. They are, aren't they? They certainly are, aren't they? And I feel like one of the only games I've really not been that happy with has been the Blair Witch video game. That game was kind of meh. Meh. Technically controls horror. It's fun, though. I like Control. Oh look, it's that free-to-play Monster Hunter clone that got bought up by an NFT company. Or, sorry, God, what are they called? What's Bitcoin? Good thing we're past the Unity era, yeah? Now we're in the Unreal Engine 5 era. I don't know if it's much better. What's that? What's a Bitcoin? What's a Bitcoin called? Cryptocurrency. There it is. Came to me eventually. Oh, God, I'm sleepy all of a sudden. Maybe my brain has a worm in it. Oof. Anyway, I think we'll finish there. Why do I own Grand Theft Auto 5? Oh, God, I've got so sleepy. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Corpse Reviver, I had too many. There aren't many Slenderman or Jeff Goldblum the Killer Asset Flames in it. No, there aren't any. There's no pages, are we? We don't have to collect any more pages. Tragic. No collecting Slender. I never played that game, you know. I only ever heard it through the grapevine of my nieces and nephews, where it sort of spread around schools. Spread around schools. I never played it myself, actually. Slenderman, the 8 pages or whatever it's called. Why 8, I wonder? I do wonder why they chose 8. But it is true, there aren't many Unity horror games you see anymore. Because other things. If you want to try it, it's 20 minutes and it's abandonware. No, I think I'm good. I'd rather watch that, apparently there's a very good, like, horror series on YouTube that's sort of based on Slender Man. God, what is it called? Hornet, maybe? Hornet something? What is it called? There's apparently, my nephew said it was really good. We were talking about this sort of, like, analog horror, sort of, like, internet horror series. Marble Hornets, thank you. That sounds right. Yeah, yeah. Apparently that's really good. May as well. I'd rather watch that. I'd rather spend hours on stream reacting to that content than probably playing the original Slenderman game. Apparently it's very good. Tried The Arrival, but got bored. Fair. I can't say I know very much. God, why am I yawning so much? Holy shit. Ugh. Oh, suddenly I'm yawning way more. I used to only yawn this much when I was in the car going to work. Slender the Arrival, man. Oh. I feel like I saw that game. I barely remember that. That was like slightly different, right? It had more to it. Goodness. This is how much I yawn when I was going to work in the car. Especially if it was work I didn't like going to. Especially if I had a longish commute and I didn't like where I was working, if for some reason I'd wake up, I'd feel great, I'd eat a nice breakfast, I'd get in the car for my commute, and I would just start constantly yawning. Like, the whole car ride. It was like my brain was already shutting down. It was like, well, you're not going to be fucking doing anything with your brain, I'm going to turn this off. By the time you get to work, you won't have to worry about it. Drinks and conspiracies a bad mix for you, I guess. Maybe. No, maybe just I got hit with tiredness. You know, yesterday I was out at a food festival. Delicious food. Even better craft beer. Had a great time chatting to the people at the craft beer stand. That was fun. And today I was riding around and then I was walking around. I've been trying to do more exercise. Because I'm going to be walking for essentially 2 weeks, so I wanted to get my body used to it, so that by the time I'm traveling around Japan with my nephew in 2 weeks, I won't be too unfit. But I've been pretty tired recently. It's this tiredness that's making me think I want to stream tomorrow morning. I think we'll leave it to tomorrow night. We'll have a chill night, playing some Monster Hunter. I think will be nice. Because playing games is more relaxing than a just chatting stream. Like a just talking stream is actually much more stressful in the lead up to the stream. I find it. Good thing you streamed this today. I'd have had to miss if it was tomorrow. I was actually, I almost messaged you, J-Hank. I almost said, I'm thinking of playing that Psychopomp game. When would you be free? I was honestly about to message you directly on Discord going, hey, J-Hank, when are you going to be free, mate? So, I was going to, organize my schedule here. Oh, dear. Dear. I don't yawn that much. I really don't normally yawn this much. Except when I'm having, psychological torture going to work or at work that I hate. Or am not enjoying. Anyway. Before I yawn and unhinge my jaw like a snake and become a character in Psychopomp, I think we'll finish up there. Be back in another 24 hours. And I will play a game, because then I don't have to worry about it being a just chatting stream and me being slightly scared that no one will turn up. See you, Indigo. Remember, there's a Mariana Drink Center every town. And also, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the dogs' manipulations bite. Because the dogs, they will lead you astray. Because a man who is looking in two directions is two-faced. Nighty-night. Nighty-night.